Alright guys, I am back and I have been cleaning my desk this morning, and so you'll probably see this on Sunday. And so basically the gig is I have all of this like extra stuff sitting on my desk plus a small little other pile since I kind of moved everything out. It's just gotten kind of crazy. Just piles everywhere of this and that. So I'm trying to clean today. And hopefully get like my sewing machine table and all that like moved out here. And then I've actually decided to go a different direction with the organization thing. So that said, I thought, you know what, let's just come along. We'll finish up some of these ephemeras. We'll decorate some. We'll, you know, just craft and chat, I guess. First I'm going to kind of start with these little guys, kind of just trying to get, we'll leave this as like the decorating pile, and we'll just start like making some tags and using up scraps, that sort of thing. How does that sound? Sounds great to me. So I hope you guys had a brilliant week. It has been crazy as normal. They changed my work schedule again. So now I will be working Mondays, but have Wednesdays off instead. So I'll have Saturday, Sunday, and then the week Wednesday. So instead of having 3 days off in a row, I'll just have Wednesdays. So, I mean, it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Did I already say that? Probably. But we all know how I am, right? Yeah, so yeah, that'll be interesting. I learned lots of new stuff this week at work, so that was fun. Yeah. What else happened this week? I'm not really for sure. There's Bo. Trying to avoid saying anything so his voice isn't on camera. And Grace is hanging out in her bedroom reading. She's got to go to work here in a few minutes. So yeah, we are just full of fascination, aren't we? And I think I did bring along some of my Tim Holtz stuff, so maybe we'll yeah, just kind of see what, oh, I kind of like that. Let's throw some, oops, sorry, throw some ink around it, see what we come up with. Yeah, so I don't know, like lots of changes, right? I think you get to a point where you just start changing some of your thought processes, kind of maybe looking towards the future a little bit. So I think there is going to be a couple of changes, like channel-wise. I think I'm really enjoying the just like the ephemera videos. I don't know about you guys, but the start to finish are fun, but they're very time consuming as far as videoing. And so I think what I have decided, and it's hard for me to decide this, is I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do like ephemera videos, and then we'll do like flip throughs. Like, so in theory, like just say I'm using a crafty Cat USA kit. I'll still show you the kit at the onset, but then we'll just show a couple of ephemera pieces being made in the kit instead of like I said, the start to finish stuff. Unless it happens to be like a different sort of something that I'm making, right? Like a different cover or things like that. Let's see, that's one tag made. Yeah, so I think at least for the short time, that's what I'm gonna do. I feel overwhelmed if I get to doing too much. And so, and I feel like I don't give you guys, I don't want to say what you want, because it's not like anybody's like demanding anything or anything like that. That's not what I mean either. But like, I just don't feel like I'm, meeting needs, I guess, is maybe another way to look at it or to say it. Let's put that up there. We can look at it in the end of everything we got accomplished. Yeah, I just feel like it's incomplete or overwhelming if I'm trying to go in too many directions, at least for now. And that might change in a few months, because then, like, before we know it, it'll be time for the Christmas challenge again. I know a lot of you will really enjoy that, so yeah, I'll continue to do those. Because that brings me a lot of joy too, because those of you that are new probably don't know this, but like, I adore Christmas. It is literally my favorite time of year. So yeah, I think that's what I've actually decided that I'm gonna do, is just kind of ephemera, or maybe decorating some pages, or, you know, things like that, but nothing like start to finish. Because like I said, I get really overwhelmed doing those. And it's not that I don't enjoy doing them. It's just, it's with the work schedule and the kids and all of that jazz. I just like doing these short little videos here where we're just kind of, you know, playing around and chatting. I adore those. And I can accomplish a lot of those in a short amount of period of time. Whereas the other ones, they really take planning, and it overwhelms me. And then I have to, like, and more times than not, I have to, like, film it in stages, but then I can't move on to anything else because it's like sitting there, and then videos get lost, as you guys saw with the, the last one that I just did, or the last journal that I just completed. That was the giveaway journal. It just, like, it's so much work. And especially since I don't have the time I used to have, where I could, you know, record 2 days a week, and then, you know, take time to stop and join the videos together and then upload it. And yeah, I don't have time for that stuff anymore. So yeah, I think I have settled on that, where I think it's really just going to be, I think it'll be good. And since we're entering spring, I figured us doing these cute little tags, because I don't know about you guys, but I don't have a ton of tags on hand. And I always struggle towards the end of a journal, like with just needing small little pieces to go here or there or whatever. And so if I just make up a bunch now with, like, I don't want to say leftovers, but basically leftover parts and pieces from this or that, then we can just fit them right into pockets. And it works out good, I think. And then from there, I mean, we could add, you know, say the kit has a word or something like that, we can add that if we at least have the basics down. Or if we're not really needing a whole lot for that particular tag or journal or whatever, you know, it just works out good that way. And it's a good use of scraps, right? To have a lot of what you already need. Ooh. It'd be super cool if I end up getting more than one tag made, huh? Let's see, what are we gonna do with this one? What do we got over here in this pile? Yeah, just all kinds of little stuff you don't want to throw out. But I don't know if you guys are like me, but I'm like, oh no, I'll keep that. And then I end up not using it. And then it sits. And then I'm frustrated because now I have a bunch of stuff I need to clean up. And so there for a while, I was doing what I was calling like mop up, right? But I haven't done any mop ups lately either. See, what else does this little guy need? About a dragonfly. Is this one too wide? Yep. Too big. I guess we could probably, oh, wait. Something like this, not too big. It is, we'll use it for one of the next ones. Okay. I need to go shopping. I know, believe it or not, guys, I am having a hankering to go shopping. Like, in public. I know. I probably better not say that too loud because Grace will be like, whoo-hoo. Mom is coming out of her shell? No way. No way. Yeah. But I'm in need of some more Tim Holtz items. Like, I'm getting kind of low on these types of things. And who doesn't love Tim Holtz stuff, right? Another little card with this one. Maybe we'll use these little pieces up. I much prefer to put it on the tissue paper, but we all know how that kind of works. So maybe if I tried a little bit different technique here. Oops. I don't know if that worked any better, but it's definitely messier. I guess it depends on what your end goal is as to whether it works better or not. But definitely got my thumb a little gluier. Cap that for a second. We just like it like that. No, these little black and white flowers seem to be working pretty good. Picking's half the battle, isn't it? I think by far this was one of the ones I liked the most. And then I do have a sneeze coming. Excuse me. And I'm pretty sure that wasn't the end of it either. Excuse me. Whew. Kind of got my nose going. Well, let's see what we got over in this pile. I thought I brought some of the words. I did. I was like, I thought. Hitchhiker. And I think these words are my porch prints. But again, it's one that I've had for so long and had printed out for so long, I don't honestly know now. Just kind of wasted some, but kind of like it though. Always save your scraps. You have no idea where you can use them, even those tiny little pieces. You just never know. Glue that too. I don't know, maybe here in a minute we'll make something a little bit more out of those scraps, the bigger scraps here. More than just like journal cards and whatnot. Okay, let's see. What else we got here? Well, that one's kind of a big one. So that's probably, it's 11 inches. So let's get out the scoreboard. And let's score at 2 inches. And I'll just freehand that the rest of the way. Maybe that wasn't cut completely straight before. It could be the folding too, but going back and forth on cutters, like from one cutter to the other, I've noticed that they definitely don't cut the same. Just keeping it out there. Oh, sorry for my reach across there. And I forgot that I'm supposed to be talking, so, you know. There's that. Okay. Let's ink it up here a minute. Kind of think about what we want to do for a closure on it. Or just even decorations at this point on the front of it. Sorry, I'm going to switch out papers really quick because I think I am still going to be doing some stamping and definitely gluing. That's Christmas. I'm not more talkative. I thought I probably would be chatty Cathy today, but apparently not so much. And earlier I thought about a story to tell you guys, and now I can't remember it to save my life. I have no idea what that story was all about now. It seemed like it was going to be a cool one, but you know, we could use my new Lorna B stamp here, but is that too high? Let me see. I mean, I might end up messing up the whole thing, but let me just see here. need to go get the rest of my stamp blocks out of the back. That would be super cool. Kind of like it, but we're still gonna need something else on there. I mean, like, I like the stamp, but I don't know how much I like it on that. Okay. Something like right here, I think. And then we'll cover that with something else. Cap that and think about this for a minute. That's a bit too much. It covers everything up. Yep. Might look cute. Oh, too much of the same colors. Kind of like the colors though. That is the little closure part. No, not quite. We'll get it. We'll figure it out. Maybe that's a good possibility. Ooh, wait a minute though. Here's some bee pieces right there. Too big. That's what I'm running into. Too big. Okay, we're gonna reserve those two because a little bit of color would be pretty in there, I think. Because basically it's either gonna be a tuck, like a side tuck, or a like a small pocket, and then it flips up and down. I mean, I think that's probably pretty self-explanatory, but you never know. And this is some of that paper I got from Anne, or Annie, Auntie M's store, or shop. She sent that to me a while ago. Somewhere around Christmas time, I think. Or right after the first of the new year. Sticking to your art, huh? In a literal sense. Okay, now I'm thinking, talk amongst yourselves for a second, because I am looking for the bigger version of those words, and I know I have them printed out. Thought they were just right here, but well, Oh, here they are right in front of my face. Let's go with Mysterious. It's just the same words, only like in their natural size, natural or original size. I do that a lot. I'll print the same things, like the same page, only print them like in 8 by 10 and 5 by 7 and 3.5 by 5 or whatever the wallet sizing on the printers are. Because you can use your digitals that way. Okay, I like that. Okay, let me ink this one here and get it set for the top flap. Okay, I'll do half. Or maybe just a quarter of this. I'll let that sit for a second. And I like it, but I think it needs some lace behind it. Maybe one of these. All right, now thinking that I want my liquid pearls. And what color, I'm not really for sure yet. Sorry if I bumped the thing, I needed to move something. I think we'll do brass. Actually, I'll show you how it opens first. So yep, it just kind of pulls open like so. Now once it's good and stable and glued down to the page, then we'll see it in its full glory, if you will. Yeah, I love those air bubbles. Are you kidding me? It's always the lock, right? That's still okay. And then I usually, before I set it aside, kind of give it a tap. Kind of helps them settle down in there. Yep, I like that one. Okay. Yeah, that one will need to dry. All right, I think we got time for one more. I don't even remember now what time I started recording, so that could be bad. There's another one, but I don't want to do anything big at the moment. Yeah, I need to finish these paper clips because I had a couple of more ideas, but for the life of me now, I can't think of them. All right, well, let's see, what's this? That is a scrap piece of these things we cut out, like out of this little paper pack, which I'm going to cut those down. So basically what's going to happen is I'm just going to like shut off the video, and then we're going to, I'll just start it back up again. I will just do a couple of videos of all of this getting cleaned up, and I don't think I'm going to glue this one down just yet because I'm going to go ahead and just collage a lot of this stuff onto this one, and we'll just make like a giant tag, I think, or a giant card. trying to think if I had anything handy. This little guy here would actually probably look better. Yep. Just trying to look over there to see if I had any napkins to kind of put on there. But I don't think that I do. Not any like big enough pieces that it's going to matter a whole lot. Can you imagine if we got all the scraps out and just did like months of scrapping? Like using your scraps up. Oh my goodness, that would be nuts. It'd be cool. Can you imagine how much ephemera you'd have after that if you didn't like nothing but working with scraps? Like you didn't get any like big pieces of cardstock or digitals or anything, and just did like a whole like 2 months, like dedicated 2 months, an hour every day to just creating with just your scraps. Can you imagine how much ephemera you'd have after that? That would be nuts. Cool. It would be cool to see. Better be beautiful dragonfly. Yeah, and you know what I was thinking? I didn't really like the void right there, but with the dragonfly there, I kind of do. I kind of dig the way that looks. So I think I'm going to keep it just like that. And these particular dragonflies are at Poppiness on Etsy. Susan Taylor Brown. I should use that kit again soon. I love that kit. By far is one of my favorites to work with. Just trying to decide whether we're keeping it square or if I'm going to round up the corners. I think I'm going to round up the corners. Digging around the corners lately, so I have to ink those again. Okay, now how about we just stick with magical, because dragonflies are just magical, aren't they? Oh, you know what I do have on my desk that would have been kind of cool? Somewhere in this mess is a do I mind it being that big? I don't actually. Is a big doily. I mean, parts of a big doily. That would have filled in that void really nicely. Oh well. Hakuna Matata. I need to eat lunch too. So we're kind of almost at a good stopping point because I think this will be like my last one I make here on this video. All in all, I think we accomplished quite a bit. Let's close those up really quick, and then I'll move my scrap paper out of the way. those up. Put that back in there. Put our little rivets in there. All right. So I'll show you those two pieces that we used the dots on first. That way I can set them carefully aside so they don't get all mangled. Okay, so there's those two pieces. And then we made 2 small journaling cards and 2 tags. All right, not a bad haul. All right, guys, thank you for joining me, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.